Every week, they look at the tech and business world and turn let's take this offline into an episode. Updates, reviews, and the occasional interviews. Sounds smart? It's not. We just said it with conviction. A lot of smart people already do this. But these guys have a lot of opinions and barely any filters, which maybe should concern you, or not. They seem nice. Anyway, this series comes from people who probably shouldn't be doing more streams, or at the very least, should have left some of their thoughts in a Slack thread. Unread by everyone. And now, this is Rob and Sudge asking for trouble!
Yep, it's still not old, Sajid.
Hey, Rob.
Okay.
Hey, TK. What do you think about that intro, TK?
I love it. I love it.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Rob and Such asking for trouble. No, Justin, we are not doing more dad jokes. We've got enough trouble because of those. There was one episode, TK, where all we did was dad jokes from the Atlassian ecosystem, and that was a funny bit. But
I'm sorry
we're
I
very
missed that
excited.
one.
We're very excited. We've got TK here joining us today, and it's a minute. You know, we should have prepared her a little bit more of what the next 30-45 minutes is going to be, but I'm
No
glad
worries.
you're here.
It'll be fun. That's
Thank
what it'll
you. Happy to be here.
Yes. So as some of you might know, we might have lesser audience though today, Rob, because we just had to move our existing guest. She had some health concerns today, and she was supposed to join us today to talk about CSM. And we were going to do a Shakespearean version of the updates from T26. We've done that also, by the way. Rob and I both did. In what's the word that you said? Which pentameter?
be. Iambic pentameter, so the rhyming couplets. We looked at all the product releases and came up with some kind of Shakespearean sounding-ish stuff.
Yeah. Yes. So we had to push that to next week, but we're glad that we could get TK here, who's of course a community champion based out of Amsterdam, and we thought, hey, it's been a while that we've not talked about anything specific in Jira and Confluence. So I just whipped this up, and even Rob didn't know that this was a topic. So it would be fun
I
to
did not.
not be prepared in our usual style and just talk about underrated features in Jira and Confluence. What do you think, Rob?
I would love that. I learned about this. I woke up about an hour ago, and I looked at my phone. I was like, okay. And I had to go right and do a separate training, and here we are. So
Okay.
But hey, we've got our usuals in the chat. Hey, Katra, glad to see you here. Everybody else is here as well. Bob is here. Anne is here. Justin is here. But yeah, TK, tell us a little bit about yourself for people who might not know you.
So I'm TK. I'm based from the Netherlands. I am one of the community champions from Amsterdam. And I also am one of the community champions for the global chapter Ways of Working. I've been in the ecosystem I've been a champion or leader for, I think, almost a decade now. I think I'm coming up to like 9, just
Wow.
about. So yeah, it's been a long time, but still loving it.
Yeah, I think that's the key word, still loving it.
Yes, it is always good and fun to see one of the community members community is, to me, it's like they become like so close knit. I see most of them in real life like once a year,
Yes.
and it's like one big happy family. And one of my dearest and nearest friends actually come from the community nowadays. So yeah,
Nice.
recommend it 100% to everyone.
Yeah, that's the same experience I've had, TK. I'm a virtual champion, so I stare at this thing all day, and I get that one chance a year usually to see people. 2 if I'm lucky. Yeah. So
Yeah.
So TK is actually going to be the host in
Okay.
Team EU, right? Aren't you be going to be the host? Because next year we're going, not next year, in a couple of months. Hopefully, some of us will be in your city for the Team Europe.
Yes, let me know and we will arrange something. I've been talking to my other community champions. We were thinking about like doing maybe an in-person event, but yeah, we are still debating about this because team is amazing and I love it, but it's also one of the busiest weeks where you have like not
100%.
only back-to-back meetings, but back-to-back events, not a lot of sleep. And in honesty, I am getting old. So it's like, I do love my bed. It's like, let's see.
Yeah, the team, I usually take a week for team. And that's my holiday, right? But I get more exhausted at team just from everyone and doing all the stuff and all of that. That it's just, it's more exhausting than a normal week for me by a mile.
100%. But like the 4:30 bash was like the highlight of Anaheim. Like it's just Atlassian is realizing that people like us exist, TK. So like do a bash at 4:30, go back to your room by 7. Or like what we did, just sit out. So what Rob, me, Christian, Justin, and a bunch of others did was right outside the convention theater, we ordered a pizza and we just sat there with beers. Didn't go to any party.
I'm sorry I missed teams last time. I'm hoping to come like Team US next year, but I had to miss out this year.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Let's get into the thick of it. So today's topic is the underrated features in Jira and Confluence. We're going to talk about some of the things that usually are underappreciated. So don't say comments in Confluence or don't say smart links in Jira, things which are already used a lot. Tell me or share things which you feel are underappreciated. I'll start because I know the first thing that I thought of when I was thinking was, okay, let me rephrase. The first thing I thought was I could ask Rovo, and Rovo will give me a list of all the underappreciated.
That's cheating.
Right, but that's cheating. And so I wrote a list, but I did revalidate with Rovo, but it gave me so many good options. I said I'll not bring this up and I'll ask what TK and Rob actually have to say, and then we'll think. But like one of the most used features for me in Confluence is the expand macro. So I don't like my pages cluttered. I want my page to look like unscrollable in the first view. So I'll put everything in expand macros. There wouldn't be a table of content that would need you to scroll more than one page or two page. But I don't know a lot of people who use that macro. It's the most used macro in any Confluence page I have ever created. So for me, the first one is expand macro. I don't think people realize how nicely it can be used.
TK, you go first.
I don't use it a lot, to be honest. I don't. But for me, my underrated feature would be whiteboards because I tend to use it a lot more now. And I feel it's kind of like, everybody goes like, oh, there's Miro, and then like there's the other one, Mural, that one. But I kind of like the fact that it's like integrated in Confluence. So for me, it would be whiteboards. But I will look into this macro as well.
Yes. See, the chat appreciates Rob. The chat is with me.
The chat is wrong. I don't
know. Okay. We're going to have some banter today, huh? Okay. Tell me, what do you think about the expand macro, or what is your feature?
So my general weakness with everything is I learned by doing. I learned one path, and I avoided the expand macro because in the first place I worked, people didn't know you could click on it to expand.
It has a triangle. Literally anybody on the internet ever knows that's what expand means.
Hey, these people were, they'd never seen a computer before. They were forced to use Confluence. So
nice.
I don't know why. I
like from a post-it notes to directly Confluence, nothing in between.
They were using whiteout on the screen when they made mistakes, like that kind of stuff.
Nice.
I don't know. Like I've shied away from it because I found folks tend to forget about it, and it in the past has had problems nesting macros. That's been my biggest, and that's my own weakness of like wrong use case, right? Like I'm using the tool wrong. So I guess like that'll definitely be in my list to go try and practice more. In Confluence, though, the biggest underrated is global templates. Because like
Yes.
even
True.
right now, I will take notes with a client and I will use the built-in meeting notes template and I'll go, okay, I got to go change all this stuff. And then maybe I'll change the template in that space and then I'll be in a different space. I'll be like, oh, I'll just change it. And I realize every time I'm spending 5 minutes to delete these columns and add this thing, I'm like, I should just take the 3 seconds to go make this global and make it exactly how I want.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Mhm.
Oh, so just one comment. What Kaitra said is perfect. So the click to expand text is a little too small. I've always felt it as well. I wouldn't feel that people don't realize what that is, but it is a little small. So if somehow the Confluence macro team is listening, please give us the ability to edit that, right?
Well,
Like that's what Bob is also saying. I wish we could turn that expand paragraph into bold highlight text. We can't.
may I share a quick trick that can help?
Please
Okay, here we go.
don't do that. Don't use expand. Is that your trick?
So here we've got a page. I've got expand. Here's my expand tip. Click, and what Sajit was saying, like, there's a very obvious carrot.
Yeah.
Click to expand. And like, we as users know about this, but the tip I have on how to make it easier to see, you just tell people to come up here and you just, it's bigger, right?
100%.
I'm sorry.
Why don't you just take a picture, mark it, highlight it in yellow, and keep it in your desktop as well? That would really work.
Actually, it's funny looking at the zoom in. I zoomed in 250%. It's still not that big. It stayed kind of small.
Oh, yes. But yes, Larry agrees with you. Global templates and blueprint as well. What do you think about this? What do you think about content properties and content properties report macro?
I agree with that one, Larry. I think the challenge with it is folks are either unaware it exists or like intimidated by it. Like they
Yes.
tried using it once and it didn't work easily, so they go, and they stop using it. Even I struggle with it sometimes. Like, why is that column missing? Like, what do I have to go set up?
Sorry, I just had this one comment from Charlene where she said, oh, not this one. This one. Rob is my spirit animal with that demo. We're like, no, Rob is just an animal. You don't need to add spirit.
Sorry, TK. I don't know what Sajit told you about this show, but this is fairly typical for what we do.
No worries. No worries.
Okay, let's go to Jira. What about Jira? Okay, I'll let you say the first one, Rob.
I get to be first.
Yeah.
There's a relatively new feature when you're on a board, just called a stand up. And so I tripped over this, like right up in
You have
here.
to like stand up when you click on it. Are you like? I don't think you should click down and say, there you go. Now click.
But this lets you in the system, like you've got the timer, it will go through each person. And when I've done stand-ups in the past, like I haven't used this, but I saw it. I was like, oh, I would go over to people's desks and I'd go, okay, TK, tell us about your tickets. Okay, Sajit, tell us about yours. But especially with virtual teams, like have them all on a call, show this to them. And then it's got your 2-minute timer when it's done. All right, we're moving to the next person. And as you move down the line, I only have one assignee in here, but it will filter down the board to only show their stuff. So I like it's just another tool to help with the stand-up.
Never used it. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was there. I was doing a training on boards. I'm like, oh, what's under this menu? What is stand-up?
Yeah. Surprise.
Where is that option? Where is that option? I don't even remember it.
So like I'll go to a company managed board. Here we go.
Sure.
It's under more actions right here.
Okay. Start stand-up. Nice.
There's a better
I actually
option.
use it, but I'm not quite a fan of it, to be honest. I used it like once or twice. The reason is because they give you basically like a minute or how many minutes ever, and everybody goes like in depth about their tickets, which as a scrum master, it's basically no. I have 3 questions. That's it. Answer them and we move on.
I have something for JSM that is similar to this, and I won't spoil the surprise. But I like that call out, TK, because yeah, this is just giving me the board. Tell me about this. And then to your point, people tell you the whole life story of this ticket. You're like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Where are you stuck? Like,
yeah, I do not like as a Scrum Master a lot, and as a Scrum Master, it's like I care about your feelings, but I do not care about the details. You know, it's like I need like I only have 15 minutes
my
and I have like
God.
a team of like 8 or 9 people.
Okay. Okay. So a couple of weeks ago, I did like a fun project before I joined my new company. I created a couple of tracks using AI, and I wrote the lyrics, but I created some tracks using AI. And one of the characters that I create, so there was this comic series that I was doing called Workplace-ish. And in that comic, there's a character called Retro Rani. Okay, she literally says in that song what you just said. I don't care about your
Really?
feelings. Yeah, I'm gonna send that song to you. Check that out.
Oh yeah, I need it.
It literally says that. I'll just send it to you.
Yes, this is something I need because, in all honesty, I have a lot of client, and I think it's like I don't know. This is going to be tricky to say, but I think it's because I'm a woman. They go like, oh, it's like a motherly thing, and they go like, oh, I have a lot of people like I already have 2 kids. I care about those feelings. Like on the workplace, it's like, you know, I'll be professional, but in all honesty, like feelings, like I don't deal too well with crying people on the work. Like, yeah.
We're here to do this job. Let's focus on this job.
Exactly. I mean, I will listen to a certain extent, but like not during my daily or my stand-up. Like I don't have time for that.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Okay, what about you, DK?
Well, that was actually going to be mine that I've cut. Because there's a duality for me in the stand-up feature. Because as a Scrum Master, I do not like it because people will give you the whole history, which I can read.
Sure.
On the other hand, it does limit, like, because people will see that clock run down, right? So it does give him like a sense, like, to basically hurry up and just get to the point. So
I mean, it should have more like configurable ways that would happen at the end of the timer. Then that is a success, right? Like a gun,
true.
like Scarface shows up, like with a gun.
Like have Darth Vader go there.
Yeah, Darth Vader come up like just do this.
I'm sensing a marketplace app we have to build.
Okay, do it. We can do that.
Let's vibe code it over the weekend. We'll get.
Oh yeah. Like Darth Vader just pops up and like. Nice. Okay, for me, a very basic feature that has gotten way out of hand for me in Jira is the autocomplete in JQL. I can't type anything in JQL without using the autocomplete anymore. I used to know all these commands in data center. Like by heart, I used to know the options that would click in member of every time I would write and all of those. Can't do anything without the autocomplete. And every time I would like even the greater than and less than, if they are not showing up correctly, I would mess them up. And then I have to see, this is the right one, and then use it. So autocomplete is like, I think it's just become one of the most important features that I don't pay much attention to, but like really important for me.
One of my challenges with it is sometimes like when there's custom fields with a similar name, I'll be typing and accidentally hit enter and and I don't want to turn it off because to your point, it's so useful. It pulls in what I want, but also sometimes it pulls in the wrong thing.
Yeah, that it does. It's a twin-edged sword. And also, like, I don't know how many of you might have noticed, back in the days, I think it still does. So there are capabilities that can be enhanced by using marketplace apps in your JQL. So like if you have script runner in your instance, you get additional abilities in your JQL, right? And you get used to them. And then you go to a client instance like, why is this JQL not working in your instance? Oh, you don't have script runner.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you that. It should highlight that it came from a specific, app because of which this feature is working in JQL.
That's interesting because I was frustrated when I moved jobs and I didn't realize apps were a thing, like apps at all. So I'm like, I've used Jira, I'm expecting this. And I'm just like, wait, why we can't do whatever it was? Same thing with JQL. It's like, oh, we've got all these extra commands where I'm working it out. This is great. And I got used to them, and then they were gone. But like, how do
Yeah.
you then surface that? Like, this is an extra thing to the end user.
Okay, yeah, nice, right. And I mean, let me be honest. There were two reasons I gave this as the answer. First, I wanted to see if Rob says JQL or JQL, and he did call it JQL. So thumbs down, Team JQL. It's JQL. There is
Wow.
nothing JQL.
I am trying to be inclusive for my
No.
friend Sajit, who does not know
No.
the proper pronunciation, and I'm getting yelled at. I am trying to
You
include
called it
everyone.
JQL. It's JQL. What do you think, TK? Is it JQL or JQL?
I say JQL, but
It's
because
okay
it's
to
an
be wrong,
abbreviation,
TK.
so
See, Justin, I told you. See, just in his heart, he knows it's JQL. Those
Okay,
are
fine.
capitalized letters.
These are the gloves. They're off. There's no dots
Okay.
in it, though. There's no dots. Sorry. Okay.
That's okay. Okay. How do you pronounce run DMC, by the way? Do you pronounce run damas? Run
Of course.
DMC. There's no dots.
Wait, it's DMC?
Yeah. Okay, back to Confluence. What do you think? It's on me, right? So let me start with Confluence. Another macro that I like really much is table of contents. Anytime
I
I
love
would
that
create a page, table of contents, the first macro I put, and then just close that page. And then subsequent child pages, I will just start creating content. So that header is always table of content.
It's part of basically every template I use.
100%.
The only thing I hate about it is by default, like it pulls in every header by default. So I'm always going in. You can change which headers are included.
Yeah.
So I usually have like a background or like a TLDR and a table of contents at the top at layer 1, and I'll have it ignore layer 1 and everything else is layer 2. You can also, under the advanced tab, tell it to exclude headers with certain terms.
Yes.
So I'll usually set up my templates to exclude like table of and background, just so I don't have to worry about that. But that one to me is just on autopilot, Sujit. Like I just always put it in, don't even think about it.
Yeah.
same.
I agree.
I think a lot of people do that though.
Right. What do you think, TK? Any specific macro or any Confluence feature that you think is very underrated
I like the roadmap feature though.
in Confluence?
The plans, yeah. I have a lot of stakeholders that I need to inform, and I don't want them messing around in my Jira and messing around with my plan. So, so I just usually have a Confluence page like, here, look at this page. It's really pretty.
With the milestone line and everything?
Yes. Yes, I will do that because most of them is like upper management who have no clue how everything works.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I used to
Oh
like,
my
and
god.
I mean, it's basically my road to hell with them. Like, because they with the best intentions, they try to move things and they do things and they click save. Which to me, it's like, why would you do that? It's like, don't do that. Like, you don't even know what they're doing. And then I get angry teams because they were like, what happened to a project? And I was like, oh no, what happened?
People relate to you.
Yes,
TK.
yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is interesting. Bob says he used 2 table of content macros, one for headings and one for step-by-step procedures next to each other in a panel. I've never done that.
Oh,
That's interesting.
that's
Have
actually
you
a
done
really
that,
good
Rob?
tip, though.
Mm-hmm.
You have?
No, I was just
Rob?
agreeing with your really good tip, TK.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, thanks for that, Bob. I'm gonna try
Yeah.
that out in one of the pages that I have.
Oh my God, JQL in Spanish. Love it. I will not try to pronounce it, but love it.
What would
How's it
JQL
Spanish?
be in Spanish?
The
Oh,
bird?
Daryl's in the house.
Do I say that yo or you There's no U.
No. You say it. You don't pronounce it YOOOO.
Oh, you're right. It's an acronym. Yo, O, O,
Yeah.
O, O, O.
Oh my gosh.
early
Okay.
for it.
What do you think, Rob? What's yours?
One thing that like I do a lot of trainings on you're new to cloud. Like, what are the top 3 things you do? Just like starring stuff. Like this is such a basic bread and butter concept for me. Again, it's something I don't think about, but I've watched people who use Confluence. This is true for Jira as well, but like intermittently, they'll come in every once in a while and like, wait, where was that thing? That one thing I needed. It's like, well, did you start? And like, what? And I see a lot of people like bookmarking in their browser pages and things. It's like, oh, you can just click this little star and it keeps track for you.
You
You
only absorb. No, I agree with that start thing, but like I feel like I had like when I left my last organization, I had so many start pages that I couldn't even like get to a point where like how do I sort this out? And I just like it's like bookmarks. I've configured bookmarks into folders thinking I'll be more productive, but I end up typing them anyways at times or searching them in history, and I've not used stars better. Like I need to use starred feature better.
I agree with you. I don't have the discipline. Like I'll go through these waves of like, yeah, I'll bookmark or star or organize. And then I go off the wave and then I'm like, oh, I had this Trello board from like last year. Yeah, did I do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I have all these spaces starred. Are they useful? No.
Not anymore.
They were
and,
at
and
one
that's
point.
the anomaly, right? Like we end up having so much content that we just put it there. Like someday it will be useful. Like I still have my college basketball jersey. I'm never gonna wear it. I probably won't even fit in it, but it's there in my cupboard.
I know what you're wearing next week on the stream, my friend.
Not until my college sponsors that stream, I will not.
Okay, I'll do some research. I'm gonna call some people.
Okay, Daryl says,
Oh.
are you talking about starring filters? Or are you talking about pages? So right now, I think we were talking about pages, Daryl.
Sorry, Jared, we're on Confluence. It also happens to apply to Jira, and I have the same problem in Jira. I star stuff, like Sajit was saying, and 3 days later, I have too much starred stuff. Everything is starred.
Yeah, everything is starred. Okay, Jira. Let's come to Jira, Rob. Your chance.
What was I going to say about Jira? Okay, in Jira Service Management, there's a feature called Playbooks.
Fairly new, right?
About a year old at this point.
Yeah.
I think they're premium and up, which is one of the hiccups. But it's a trend towards getting what an agent or a person using Jira needs in Jira. In the same way you can like make Confluence content from a ticket or instantly link it. This by request type will serve up the steps to resolve the request or work on it. And I struggle with this one because like we have Confluence, you could just send them to the page with your nice table of contents that details things. But here, each request type can be configured to have its own playbook. That can also include automation runs. So it just guides the agent to resolve things better. And when I've been an agent, it's always like scrambling for the procedure. You got to go have this other tab open, but it's right there on the ticket. I don't know how many groups are using it practically, though, which is why I think it could be underutilized. It could also just be a feature or like a feature in sort of a problem kind of thing. So
makes sense.
Justin likes them, though. I'll take that.
That's all we are looking for. One person to agree with us. What do you think, DK? What about you?
I haven't used it a lot. For me, so when you make like, I want to say projects, but spaces, because I still have issues with like the new terminology, because issue types will always be issue types for me instead of work items. But when you create like a new project or space and you can use like the templates, do you guys use it? Like use like because for me, I never had a client who was like, yes, we need this template exactly, because I have to reconfigure from scratch. Not sure how everybody else is doing this, but I have like quite demanding. Like I don't use that, and I would love to use it. I kind of feel that it's like underused because it does go back to basics basically. But I am wondering how you guys like are using the project templates.
I use space templates.
Yes, space. Sorry, space.
See, Rovo calls it project template.
I
Like that.
know.
Okay, so then
I know
I had
it's
like
it's
it's
yeah.
okay.
In 20 years, when they call it something new, they'll finally have caught up. um,
Right now it's in edge mode.
TK, I honestly use it just when I'm in a rush. I'm demoing something, I need a space, that one. Or when I'm talking about, let's see how Atlassian thinks a marketing team could use it. It's like I think of it more as inspirational, but to your point, when I'm actually like, I need to set something up, I am more comfortable going in and making a bespoke space, even if it's basically the same.
Yeah.
I'd be curious. So like all of us have been in the ecosystem. I've been using it for 13 years. You've been a champion for a long time. Like we're also at the bit at the deep end in terms of comfort and habit.
Yeah.
So I wonder with features like this, they're looking for the next generation, like Star Trek, the next generation of admins to help do that. So I don't know, like Daryl, you know how to do this. You could do it in your sleep. So why do you need a template? I don't think it's for us in that sense. I think it's for all the other new folks, I think.
New folks. Are you like drawing a line now?
Yeah. Way to make us feel as old, Rob.
We are honored elders of the Atlassian ecosystem.
Honored.
We're not old.
Emeritus. All right, nice. No, I partly agree. It's definitely very helpful for demos. I 100% agree with you,
Yeah,
Daryl.
for inspiration purposes.
Yeah, but like I've not manually used them. Like I would actually either use just a project management template or like we cloned in the past as well. But yeah, I don't think I've paid attention to like just like the old days in data center, we could create your own template and build that up in there. From there, we've come to a place where now we are talking about Row being able to create a custom project template for new projects, right? So I don't know if that feature really will be used in 8 months or 6 months.
That's actually interesting to think about as well, because like we're seeing the first use case of Rovo replacing the need for technical knowledge in my mind was JQL, JQuil. But like, and that bridged a gap, right? Like many people don't want to sit down and learn JQuil, so they'll just use the filter. But having the natural language helps. Many people, I also imagine, aren't going to want to go learn how to make a space or project from scratch. Yeah. So if we can have Rovo do that, and then there'll be folks like us who have that deeper knowledge who could do it manually. But I think most people, most of the time, just need a space to support their team or whatever. They don't want to have to struggle with it.
Yeah. Brand new Jira.
They do in the end.
Yeah.
They do. Because whenever I use it or I have a client go like, no, we'll just use this template. I was like, okay. And like 2 days later, they'll come up and they'll take like half of my day and go like, can you help us with this? And this needs to be reconfigured, which is basically me setting up a whole new project.
Right. Then it's not a template anymore.
It's like, yeah, exactly.
Don't give that credit to Atlassian.
Yeah.
Imagine. Fun. Okay. For me, Jira, I think it used to be a very important feature for me, but nowadays it has lost its meaning a bit, is the votes feature. So in Jira, you can vote issues or work items. But I don't know how many of you know, probably if you use votes, you can't vote on your own issue because, of course, Jira knows that you can't vote on the issue that you have created. But any other issue that exists in the system, you can vote on it. And then as a PM, I used to at times, use JQL and filter it by votes to see which issues are higher rated by my team so that we could prioritize those when it comes to... We had a project where we were working directly with some of the senior stakeholders and we gave them the ability to pick some of the features that we were building in our app. And whichever features they would vote for, we would prioritize depending on the numbers rather than me going to them asking every time. It was plain and simple numbers game. used to be very highly used feature, not that much anymore. And then like over the years, I've seen like every time there's this running joke, right? Like at team MCB will come on stage and just say, hey, we are implementing the top 5 jack features which are voted highest. And like, of course that's never gonna happen. So that vote feature has just lost its meaning a little bit, I think, because don't include that in their roadmap or in their ways of working anymore.
I just saw Daryl's comment. It'd be great to limit the number of votes. You can do that in a
Yes.
whiteboard. You can't do that on a normal board.
Yes.
Um,
I think that's on the app that Jens created.
Mhm.
Again, no affiliation. I've personally used that app. It's a great app. It's called Released. I used in my previous organization because I used that app to export and show a version of my backlog to my end customers, where they didn't have that feature back then, but I think now they do. Daryl, I've not seen that app in like 8 months, but like they were just piloting that app in EAP where you had the ability to vote by some of the customers. So yeah, definitely. I mean, getting a limited number of votes so that in my view I could see a roll up across every instance what my customers were saying.
I'm like, I've always worked internally. I've never worked with external customers in Jira, and I'm thinking back, like we also didn't have a lot of discipline in terms of how's the product managed and which features are we
Yeah.
doing. Like we were just told, oh, we're doing this one now, and I'm like,
Okay.
okay, I guess.
Okay.
It's like we knew voting existed, but I'm like, team, feel free to use this, but no one cares. Like,
Yeah.
we're just being
I agree.
informed.
Right. Okay. I'm going to start another one and I'm going to still stick to Jira because it just struck me. How many of you have actually used card colors?
Oh, I do a lot.
Okay. Again, I don't like associate people using Jira with card colors, but Scrum Masters and project managers definitely. Other people, like I've been on calls as a consultant where somebody's asking, why are these orange, blue, green, and yellow lines on my Scrum board and what do they symbolize? Like, good question. Let me tell you.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. What's your experience, TK? Do you like him? Something good,
I
something bad
like it.
about it?
No, I like it because I have like, again, stakeholders or people who just, peek on your board. You can use it when it comes to the priorities or whatever JQL you're using to like, yeah, differentiate. To me, it's like I'm a very visual person, which has its perks, but uh, so for me, it's always been a very good thing. Just I get to look at the card colors and go like, okay, these are blocked, or these I
Nice.
have high priority, and like I see like a lot of red in the to do column. People we need to like start moving, start haul ass. So
Nice.
yeah, yes.
I was laughing because I was going to say I use them when I teach how do you set up Jira boards, and that's about it.
No, but my
Again,
roles usually, yeah,
it
Scrum
brings
Master,
to
project management.
yeah, yeah. It's same. It's the role. I think that feature is specifically for a role. It's
Mhm.
not for
Yeah.
everybody.
Oh no, I know because my developers they do not care. They're like, we're just working on the tickets.
But
They don't
like,
care.
wouldn't
It's
it
like,
be fun if that card colors could somehow relate to a JQL as well, TK? Like if you could say all the cards which are yellow, show them here, so I could
Mhm.
play with them in a different manner.
I hear a feature request coming up.
Yeah, I'm just in that plethora of
That's
existing Jack requests, and just adding to what Daryl said earlier about Jack tickets. But yeah, I've stopped putting Jack requests years ago. It's like whatever Atlassian gives me now, I'm good.
Maybe Sajit, we add that as a segment. Like once a month, we do happy birthday to these jacks,
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
and we just list them. We don't really dig in. We just say these jacks turned 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 today, kind of like an anniversary to company.
yeah.
Yeah, that will definitely get us in trouble.
It's publicly available information. I don't know.
Yes, that's also true.
And we get cake.
And we can say, and that's exactly what Justin is saying. A feature request that will sit for 8 to 10 years. Or maybe Rovo could do that, I'm just thinking out loud. I have not tried it, but I might want to try
Sorry,
that.
this violates our community guidelines or something.
So, jokes apart, very honestly, I've been using Rovo pretty hardcore these couple of dates in my new organization, and I have a folder in my desktop called "Why" and a question mark, and it has all the times Rovo has disappointed me.
Oh,
Okay, I'm creating literally a list of all the things, and I'm taking screen grabs and I'm putting it there, and I'm gonna like it's nice. It's a nice toddler who I have to teach a lot, and then it will help me. But like sometimes it will just say the most utmost weird things, and give me the most utmost weird answers that I have to fact check and yeah, you're right. What I said was incorrect. No. All right. Sorry, I jumped the gun and kept it again in Jira. Anything else? Anything else? It doesn't have to be Jira or just Confluence. It last 4 minutes. We can talk about something else as well.
I like
Any
the
other features? Sorry, go ahead.
reorder feature in Confluence. It looks-
Reorder? Do you mean pages reorder?
It's so as a space admin, there's a menu called reorder where you can click and drag things around, but it's also where you can pop something out of the hierarchy. It's like by default, the overview page is the top of the hierarchy, but you can have something at that level.
Wasn't that called page tree earlier? Did they rename it?
Anywhere,
Because in my head it was still page tree.
anywhere in Confluence, it was called page blank. It's now content because there's new content types. So content hierarchy, content by label, etc. Content properties, no longer page properties. But the reorder is good. So you can go troubleshoot when a page vanishes because it's outside of the hierarchy. You can drag it back in.
Yes.
So a bit of an edge case, just useful.
Yes, view in hierarchy. I remember that, Larry. Yes. Oh,
Yes.
Daryl says you can now reorder the side nav bar
Yes.
also. Is that helpful?
Yes.
But is it for you or is it for the entire instance? Like, can a product admin do it for the entire company?
No, it's each individual, and that's why it's useful. Every person can choose which ones that they want or not in what order. I worked at a place where there was the Q&A feature in Confluence, and people were asking like, "Where's my paycheck? I didn't get paid. I have to report something," and no one was monitoring that because we didn't use it. And so it's like there'll be features you just don't use. Go hide them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Last 2 minutes. Anything else, TK, that you can think of in Jira or Confluence?
Well, I like Barb's one that is insert a file attached to another page. That one's good as well.
Huh.
That makes life a lot easier.
Insert a file attached to another page. Oh, okay. That's a missing feature. Oh,
That is what, yeah. And the page reordering that Daryl says, that is one of my favorites. Now you don't have to go to like the cogwheel and go like reorder pages. Now you just do it there. That saves me a lot of time.
Okay, let me throw another one at you. What do you think about watchers?
I hate it. I think no. Let me be fair. The auto watch I hate. That's the first thing I always like turn off when I'm someone's like, please don't let me auto watch things, because before you know it, I'm like auto watching 500 work types, not issue types, and pages and space. Like it's please don't make me do that. Yeah. There's like so, but yeah, if I'm in control, I'm okay with it. Like I'm not biased or anything by it. It's like it's nice to have, but I don't miss it because I always find it one way or another.
Yeah. So, what do you think, Rob?
I like watching, but again, personally, luckily, I've worked in places where folks don't know you can make other people watch things.
What are you saying? This comment can be taken out of context so much.
Which one?
That you like to watch?
Watch Confluence content in the context of our discussion. So I'm also keeping up on this chat. Charlene also had a good out of context. But Daryl, yes, auto watching is really annoying. Yeah, just you can go turn off your notifications too, and I think notification settings are another underutilized feature.
Yes.
There's
Oh,
a
there's also a feature where I can turn it off whether other people can make me a watcher, right?
I
There's
don't
a personal setting. Is there a personal setting?
I don't think
Or
so.
is that not a personal setting? I forget.
I don't think so. I'll go see if I can dig it up.
Because I feel
Never mind.
like if you don't want to be a watcher, then shouldn't somebody not be allowed to make you a watcher?
Yeah, but sometimes you don't want to be a watcher, but you kind of have to watch something.
Yeah. So there's a global place where you can see where you're watching, so you can turn that off. I don't
Yeah.
see any
Like Netflix, you mean?
kind
Like the
of.
Netflix homepage?
Yeah. Email.
We think you might like this. Imagine a couple of days, Rovo just pops up like, we think you might like this, and a couple of Confluence pages from somebody else.
Readers of this page also like the following
Also
content.
like this. Yes. That's not a bad feature.
Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Well, there's page recommendations that used to show up at the bottom of pages, and that was driven by like how people are interacting with it. Yeah, I can't find anything about prevent other people from making me a watcher. I can see a list of everything I'm watching, but that's different. So
I think this kind of like splits the room. Some people like it, some people hate it.
Yeah.
I think if you've been an admin long enough, you start to hate it. But like again, for people who are fairly newer and like, there are some things in Jira that I think we've grown out of. For me, also, Watcher is one of those things. I don't like being,
Give the new generation a couple of years and they go like, oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
Especially the admins. They're like, no.
That's true. But like things have been a little easier for this generation of admin. I think everybody says that. I'm sure somewhere, like in the morning, early morning today, we were just having a conversation about the generational thing with Larry and Christian, and we were talking about this itself. So that just got me to think that I started working in Jira when, you had to run a re-indexing in Jira because we were on data center. Now, like team 26, I spoke to somebody about re-indexing and he had never heard that word. And they were been a Jira admin for 3 years or 4 years. Like,
if you're only in cloud, you never.
Yeah, they've never had that issue of re-indexing. Right? Like exactly how Daryl says, in my day, that used to be a thing. So
I feel this one though. I feel that one.
Like, yes, you've gone through migration, you've seen what it does, but if you've only been in cloud, there's a whole world of pain that you have not seen. Right? So just like that, I think, I think everybody has just some bad memory of a bad reindexing where they had to revert a upgrade or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Perfect, 100%.
Yeah,
that
when we were
red
still a
banner up
server.
on top.
Offline, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And back then, no status page or anything. So Teams is popping up, emails keep landing in your inbox. Oh, the agony. Yes, Larry.
Yeah, I think we triggered a lot of traumas here.
Yeah, we just did that.
Sorry, people.
I was just about to say the name of the person, the reindexing, who had never heard of reindexing, and then I told him what reindexing was. I'm not gonna do that. I think a lot of people might DM that person.
No, don't do that.
No admin shaming on this stream. That is not something we approve.
Just drop.
All right. We've gone 4 minutes overtime in this therapy session. Thank you so much, TK, for jumping on this live stream.
Really appreciate it, especially last minute.
Don't worry. No, I had a lot of fun. It's always fun to talk to you guys. So yeah. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And next week, we have Nisha Iyer joining us. She's a CSM PM. Rob and I are going to try to make her mad by reading the iambic pentameter version of the CSM updates. So let's see how she reacts to it. She has no idea what this stream is and what we do.
We'll see.
She thinks this is a normal webinar where people come and talk about Atlassian stuff. She's going to have a big surprise. So it'll be fun, but we'll talk
Yeah.
more about CSM next week.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
See you
And
soon.
yeah,
Okay.
we'll see you next week. Thanks, CK.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Every week, they look at the tech and business world and turn let's take this offline into an episode. Updates, reviews, and the occasional interviews. Sounds smart? It's not. We just said it with conviction. A lot of smart people already do this. But these guys have a lot of opinions and barely any filters, which maybe should concern you or not. They seem nice. Anyway, this series comes from people who probably shouldn't be doing more streams, or at the very least, should have left some of their thoughts in a Slack thread. Unread by everyone. And now, this is Rob and Sudge!